So here's a quick video about everything you need to know about the upcoming Oneplus Nord 4. Starting right off with the pricing, the phone might have two storage variants, a 128GB which will cost you around 30 to 32,000 without any bank offers, and with all the bank offers it might be around 28,000 rupees, and a 256GB one that might cost you around 33 to 35,000 rupees without bank offers, and maybe around 30 to 31,000 rupees with all bank discounts, and maybe a little higher if it gets a 512GB one that might be priced at around 35 to 38,000 without bank offers. But again, take this pricing and storage variants with a pinch of salt as it might change in the global units or in India. What's confirmed though is the launch which is going to happen on 16th of July at around 6:30 PM IST, and most probably it will be available to buy from then onwards from Amazon or retail Oneplus stores if there's any in your area. Now talking about the design, the Chinese version had a metal frame but with plastic body and a vertical camera arrangement almost similar to what the Oneplus Nord CE4 looks like. But a few days ago Oneplus officially said that the Indian variant or global ones for that sake will have a all metal design just like the good old days of the OnePlus 3 series or 5 series with a horizontal camera placement, and I love it because all metal phone designs which were quite famous back in 2016 or 2017 era, that even phones that costed under 15,000 rupees came with it. But it's a major problem with all metal phones where the heat, like metal is a very good conductor of heat, so even if it does not heat that much you can easily feel that. So let's now see how OnePlus handles this heat with its new cooling system for this phone. The phone has also the OnePlus signature alert slider with 5G plus VoNR support, dual 4G connectivity, Dolby certified stereo speakers, USB Type-C with USB 2.0 though, and NFC support but with no 3.5mm headphone jack and an IP65 rating, and you will get the charger in the box. The phone will have a 6.74-inch 1.5K OLED display with up to 120Hz refresh rate and up to 2150 nits of peak brightness, and yes, the display is HDR10 plus certified. Now protection wise I'm not sure what this phone will have. I will make an update video about this one once the phone launches, but I guess it might have at least a Gorilla Glass 5 or even better a Victus maybe, but the display will be a really good one for the price. The phone will be powered by the almost new Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 which is obviously better than the 7 Gen 3 and falls a little behind the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, so you can say it's kind of similar to the Snapdragon 8s Gen 3 found in the Poco F6. This processor is more than good enough for most users out there and even gamers and heavy users too, but they might feel a difference if they're comparing them against the 8s Gen 3 or 8 Gen 2 for that matter, but again it won't be a huge margin. The phone will have a 8GB of minimum LPDDR5X RAM and maybe a 12GB one might come along too, and with 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage if that's a base storage, and the 256GB one or higher might come with UFS 4.0. The phone will come with Oxygen OS 14 based on Android 14 and will get 4 major Android updates and up to 6 years of security updates. So that's a very good move from OnePlus. Good job there. Even though the Realme UI or ColorOS or Oxygen OS almost basically looks the same and feels the same at this time. The camera however can be a little disappointing when you see all the major good stuffs in the phone, and even though I'm not judging the cameras now, it's just that the setup could have been a little better. The main camera will house a 50MP IMX882 sensor with OIS, which again can be found in phones like the CMF Phone 1 even though without OIS. Video right there by the way. But obviously the processor and the processing will make a big difference, but again they could have used a little better sensor, but also hardware is not everything, and also it has a tried and tested 8MP ultra wide angle camera which again will only get the job done, so don't expect much from it. The front will have a 16MP front camera and only the main might get to shoot at 4K 30fps or 60fps, while the rest might be stuck at only 1080p 30 or 60fps, and OnePlus cameras especially in this price range hasn't been that great. So let's see what OnePlus has to offer on this phone. The phone will come with a big 5500mAh battery with up to 100 watts wired charging, and the charger will be provided in the box. No wireless or reverse wireless charging again, but won't matter to most people in India at least, but at least it will come with a 100 watts fast charger in the box. So that is a sneak peek of what to expect from the upcoming OnePlus Nord 4, and obviously we'll make a detailed video once it launches, so make sure to stay subscribed for that. This was Ridip, and till the next one, see you guys.